To me, we are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world, black people. I mean that in every sense, outside and inside. And to me, we have a culture that is surpassed by no other civilization, but we don't know anything about it. My job is to somehow make them curious enough or persuade them by hook or crook to get more aware of themselves and where they came from and what they are into and what is already there, and just to bring it out. This is what compels me to compel them, and I will do it by whatever means necessary.
I always wanted to do something like this, but I just needed the motivation to do it. But I think one of the biggest things was the things going on in the world, like just seeing how Black women get treated by our own race or other races, just seeing how we get discriminated so much. I wanted to do something to just show off, like, us.
Growing up as a kid, I hated my dark skin. And if I could be transparent, even now as a grown woman, I have to constantly reprogram my thinking. Years of being told I was not the standard for beauty, but see, that was a lie.
Something a lot of Black women struggle with is, and what I've struggled with a lot, is identity. There's so many stereotypes and so many boxes that Black women are put in as they grow up. So even from a young age, we don't really know how to be. And I think even growing up, like I'm 21, I still don't know what I'm trying to be or who I'm trying to be. So I think identity is just one of the lessons that a lot of Black women don't really get taught and just kind of struggle as they grow up.
One thing I think that Black women struggle with is like the society norm for like a good body and how you're supposed to look. Like heavy set bodies get like shamed a lot more than like skinny women. And one thing that I think I struggle with is accepting my body for what it is, because I myself like think of the society norm and how it should be and how I'm supposed to look instead of what I want to accept myself to be.
Which is why I chose to rewrite my own narrative. Dear Black girl, we are warriors whose spirits can't be crushed. We speak up when told we're too much. We forgive when our Black men dismiss, degrade, and can't see that we are not the ugly ducklings, but the swan princess, the Nubian goddess, the reflection of our ancestors, the made in his image. When society tries to pin light versus dark skin, we remind them that every shade of chocolate is divinely crafted. Black girl magic is more than a hashtag.
One question I get asked a lot is, how do I get my hair like that? Because I do my hair a lot and I do different styles. Whether I have done it before or not, I just go with the flow. And sometimes it's hit or miss, but I still keep it. And a lot of people are like, how did you do that? I'm like, talent. I don't know how to explain it to you. Black girl magic.
My favorite thing about being Black is my skin tone. Like, I love my skin tone. I like being colored, and I love my hair. I love like doing different things with it. I love my curly hair. Yeah, I just love being Black. My favorite thing about being a Black woman is, I would say, like versatility, as well as like being welcomed, like in any community or any space. Because when I see other Black people, I feel like comfortable. Like it's a comfortability thing. And as a Black woman, I think that's very important, to being comfortable in any space that you go in. As well as just being Black, I wouldn't say very powerful. It's very, very powerful to be a Black woman, especially in today's times, because we're looked at as less, and I think we're more, which is very important.
Just the culture, like I love how we could wear our long nails. I love how we could wear our hair a certain way and our long lashes. Like, even though people talk so much negativity about it, like they know it's cool. That's why everybody does it. So I love that we are the talk of everything when it comes to beauty, culture, music, things of that nature. So,
what if a Black girl knew that her hair too was like finely refined wool, and now the fiber of her hair was the opposite of cool, but it reflects on the outside, the struggle on the inside, where natural meets the straightness that we take to our hatred. hatred for ourselves that we project upon each other. But what if a black girl knew that history recorded her as the most sought after?
My favorite thing about being a black woman is that we all come in different sizes, shapes, skin tones, colors, personalities, hairstyles. We all have different hair, which is so beautiful to me. Like, there's different hair types. Like, we even have different hair types, 4C, 3C, 4B. We come in different everything, and our black is beautiful. Something I want to say to black women is to love yourself and don't try to fit into what society thinks we should be. If you're thicker, if you're skinny, love yourself. Don't compare yourself to other black women. Like, don't look at someone on social media or in public and be like, oh my goodness, like they look like this and I want to look like that. And because everyone's different, we're all beautiful.
The fact that we exist, I mean, we are a blueprint for a lot of things. And I don't know, it's just black women are just so innovative, and I think we don't get a lot of credit for it. So the fact that we are in so much and a part of so much, it's just amazing, really.
It's okay just to be you. At the end of the day, do what makes you happy. And I feel like even nowadays, people expect us as a black woman to be successful. And if you're not successful, then you're not good enough. And I'm like, no, you can be good enough because your success is different from somebody else's. And I just want them to know that it's okay. Just be you.
What if a black girl knew that she would be desired by others only if she desired herself? That beauty is not a shade but a mindset, and the best indicator of it is self-confidence. As I talk some sense, insert here confidence.
So one thing I would say to other black women to inspire them is to love yourself. Don't compare yourself to others, and to know that your natural beauty is beautiful. So you don't have to wear makeup, you don't have to do your hair a certain way, you don't have to wear certain things. You're beautiful the way you are. You don't have to be super thick, you don't have to be super skinny, you don't have to be just perfect. Be you, because you're beautiful and people are gonna love you for who you are and what you are.
What happens if we imagine black women as the measure of humanity?